Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Carly's shock move unfolds in the most unlikely setting. At first glance, the scene almost feels like a misstep. Carly Spencer quietly arriving at Steinmauer, meeting with Valentin Cassadine. But in soap world, nothing is what it seems. Carly didn't just walk in for a visit. She came with purpose. In recent previews, viewers saw a mystery woman with dark hair visiting Valentin at Steinmauer while the silhouette could belong to someone else. All signs point to Carly. She had just enlisted Spinelli to prepare a brand new identity. Fake passport, digital trail, everything. It wasn't a casual meetup. It was covert. It was bold. And it signaled that Carly was ready to flip the board. Why now? Why Valentin? Carly's motivation runs deeper than we might think. Brennan recruited Jocelyn Jacks into a dangerous WSB operation without properly consulting Carly. Given how fiercely protective Carly has always been of her daughter, that move hit a nerve. Add to that the baggage of betrayal and secrecy. Carly sees Brennan keeping her in the dark, making decisions that affect her world and her kids. According to spoilers, Carly may now believe she has to act. But why team up with Valentin Cassadine of all people? He may rank low on Carly's list of trusted allies. Yet that's exactly what makes him ideal. Valentin has his own vendetta against Brennan. We're told he may strike an unlikely alliance in coming episodes. The preview described him receiving an unexpected visitor and having another condition to his deal with Brennan. Carly walks into Valentin's world saying, "I want in. I want to take Brennan down, and I know you want him down too." It's pragmatic, motivated, calculated. When Carly enters Steinmauer undercover, she's already 2 steps ahead. She's adopted a new identity, she's armed with information, and she's ready for a plan. The previews hint she'll pressure Spinelli to create a false trail. This isn't amateur hour, she's serious. Consider Carly's thought process. She recognizes she's been sidelined. Brennan's making choices that impact her daughter's fate. Is she naively trusting him? No. Carly isn't that person anymore. She's been hurt. She's had enough. Revenge, in her mind, is justified. And revenge always carries risk. Meanwhile, Valentin is a man who knows risk. He's returned to Port Charles under a cloud. He's been gearing up for a move. Viewers are told he'll execute an escape mission and catch Brennan off guard. This man is already plotting. Adding Carly into his orbit gives both of them something more. For Valentin, an insider who knows Brennan's world. For Carly, someone who has the means and the edge to pull off something Brennan won't expect. Picture the dynamic. Carly walks into Valentin's lair. She stands firm, meets his gaze. She says what needs to be said, that the old dynamics are over, that she won't be ignored. Valentin listens. He knows leverage. He offers an accord, "You help me with Brennan, I help you get what you want." But Carly insists, "I'm not a pawn. I'm a player." And so they begin to sketch the outline of a scheme. They talk about intelligence Brennan doesn't know they have. They talk about how they'll corner him, expose him. They talk about timing, about threat, about making it hurt. For Carly, the emotional fuel is strong. The betrayal from Brennan. The risk to her daughter. The secrecy she was kept in. And she's done being passive. Let's explore the layers here. 1. Trust and betrayal. Carly trusted Brennan to act in her daughter's best interest, but now she suspects he moved without telling her. In soap logic, that's a big breach. She can't just stand by. She has to respond. The preview warns, Carly may continue to struggle with Brennan's betrayal and how to get payback. That inner turmoil will drive her decisions. 2. Power and leverage. Carly steps into the world of clandestine alliances. She knows Valentin is dangerous, unpredictable. But she also knows she can use him. The preview says Valentin's another condition to his deal with Brennan comes into play. He won't go solo. He needs a partner. Carly can be that partner. She brings her own history, her own stakes. This alliance gives her power. 3. Risk and consequence. Aligning with Valentin isn't safe. Carly knows that. But she also knows staying passive is worse. She's choosing danger because the alternative, doing nothing, Is betrayal to herself? What might Brennan do when he realizes what's coming? What will Carly risk? The previews hint at scheming, surprises, and fallout. 4. Tactics and execution. So how might this play out? Let's imagine the scenes. Carly enters Steinmauer at dusk. The corridors echo with cold elegance. Valentin greets her in his office. He slides a dossier across the table. Here's what I know about Brennan's operation. Carly nods, flipping through files, revealing she has her own intel about Jocelyn, about the WSB job, about what Brennan tried to hide. They overlay their findings. They mark vulnerabilities, Jocelyn's mission, the digital traces, the loyalties. They carve out a plan, expose Brennan, disrupt his alliances, undermine his credibility. They set tasks. Carly will feed Valentin something only he could get. Valentin will destabilize Brennan's foundation. They agree. When the time is right, they hit. 5. The emotional undercurrent. While tactics matter, the emotional heart of this is Carly's wounded pride, her maternal protectiveness, her need for truth. As she collaborates with Valentin, she still grapples with what Brennan's done. At some point, she'll look at the reflection of what she's becoming. Not the kind-hearted doctor's wife, but someone poised for vengeance. She may ask herself, am I losing myself? But the resolve is stronger. Whatever I become, Brennan will see the consequences. 6. Brennan's response. Brennan may sense the storm brewing. Previews show him meeting with Jocelyn, and possibly questioning whether she revealed the truth to Carly. Brennan has always been cautious, but not invulnerable. With Carly and Valentin now aligned, he might be blindsided. The story promises an escape plan from Valentin that Brennan won't see coming. The wheels are in motion. 7. Stakes rising. As this alliance progresses, stakes escalate. For Carly, if this fails, she risks losing credibility again, jeopardizing her daughter's safety and exposing herself to retaliation. For Valentin, he stands to lose everything if Brennan gets wind of the plot. They're riding a razor's edge. And the show hints we're about to see some of that edge sharpened. Let's bring this home with what might happen next. Carly and Valentin will enact Phase 1, intelligence gathering. They'll leverage dicey lines of communication. Carly will confront Brennan, perhaps under the pretense of a business meeting or a surprise check-in. She'll demand answers. She'll hint she's with Valentin now. Brennan will feel the shift. He'll realize he underestimated her. They'll create pressure. Maybe by endangering someone Brennan cares about, or exposing an operation he ran behind closed doors. The preview hints that Jocelyn's cover or mission will become a trigger. If Carly pushes that thread, Brennan could lose more than control. He could lose trust. And once trust collapses, chaos follows. Finally, Phase 3, the payoff. A confrontation. Carly and Valentin corner Brennan. Maybe he's blindsided by betrayal from within his ranks. Maybe his plans unravel. Maybe the reveal is public. And Carly stands there, not as the wronged woman, but the orchestrator, saying, "This is your lesson." Of course, this is soap television. Twists will abound. Betrayals within the alliance. Changing loyalties. Hidden agendas. Valentin may have his own hidden motive. Carly may realize she's playing a game she didn't fully understand. Brennan might have contingencies that surprise them both. But the central fact remains, a shift has occurred. Carly isn't staying silent. She's not being sidelined. She's a force now. Keep an eye on how the writers treat the moral side of this. Will Carly's vengeance cost her something she never anticipated? Will her alliance with Valentin corrupt her sense of self? Will Brennan's response be twisted redemption or darker retaliation? All of those questions promise to make this arc rich. For fans of the show, this storyline offers several things: suspense, emotional stakes, strategy, betrayal, and payoff. And because Carly is such a legacy character, her turning toward revenge marks a significant evolution. The visit to Valentin isn't a mere cameo. It's a declaration. As the days progress, I'll be watching for concrete events. When does Carly meet Valentin formally? How does she betray or reveal herself to Brennan? What happens with Jocelyn's mission? When does the alliance begin to crack? And what will the major fallout look like? Will it involve public exposure, legal threats, hidden cameras? Who knows? But one thing is certain, Brennan's world is under fire, and Carly is helping to load the ammunition. So if you've been following General Hospital, get ready for a ride. Carly's surprise visit to Valentin is only the beginning. The real game has started, and Brennan might just find out too late that he picked the wrong opponent. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.